What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to be talking about how to promote CPA marketing on Bing ads, and we're going to talk about a direct linking method. So in other words, we're not going to be creating a landing page here. And so I'm going to walk with you the whole process from beginning to end, step by step, so you know exactly what to do, you know exactly how to do it. And I don't want to just kind of walk with you. I'm going to explain to you all along how you should do it and why I do what I do, why I choose to do this option and not another option. So I really want to teach you how to fish instead of basically giving you fish, okay? So the most important thing when you're going to be promoting on Bing ads comes before even Bing ads, right? And that is selecting the right offer, okay? Because you cannot promote every offer on Bing ads, right? There's some offers that are suitable for promotion on Bing ads or Google ads, but other offers are not very suitable. So for instance, I would not really promote, things like sweepstakes, surveys, email submits on Bing ads. It's not really what it's designed for, okay? And that is for a couple of reasons. Number one is because you cannot really describe it in keywords, right? If there's an iPhone offer, let's say a sweepstakes iPhone offer, you're not going to bid on iPhone keywords, right? Because they're going to be too expensive for the offer. And so surveys, sweepstakes, things like that, unless it's a very specific sweepstakes or survey, but generally these iPhone, win a Samsung, win an iPhone, things like that, even like a Target gift card, you can't really promote on Bing ads. It's just not economically feasible. What you want to be looking at, you want to be thinking about promoting some of the highest priced offers there. So for instance, if I go into my e-commerce and I click search, I want to choose mobile optimize, my approved offers. I'm here in my MaxBounty setup here, my MaxBounty search campaigns. And so once I do that, I have a lot of offers that I can promote. And as I'm going offer by offer, I'm immediately thinking, can I describe this offer in keywords? Can I bid on both informational keywords as well as buying keywords? So for instance, VPN, hide my ass VPN service, very, very popular service. It's one of the best, one of the top VPN products. And so I'm immediately thinking, okay, I can bid on keywords such as secure browsing, whatever, safe browsing, things like that. These are the informational keywords. I can also bid on product keywords like VPN service, VPN connection, VPN, these variations. I can do that. And so that is kind of what you want to be looking for. And the best obviously is like a product. Right? When you're going to be on Bing ads, you want people, they need to be already searching for this product. In other words, they have to have a certain idea what they are looking for. Unlike with Facebook, the person might not even know that they want this product and we can target them. But on Bing, you cannot do that. And so on Bing ads, right, they're already kind of in the buyer mood or informational research mood. And so that is how we get them. That is how we promote to them. And so I was kind of browsing around and I saw this copper Zen socks blood circulation worldwide. Okay, and I was kind of curious about that. I have heard something about these, these circulation socks and these kind of special socks that people wear on like long flights, things like that, or people maybe with a health condition. But I don't know much about them. I've never used them myself. So I opened this offer, and this is an offer that you can promote on Bing ads, okay? And the reason for that, this is a physical product, right? So Bing is not going to have a problem with it. Nobody's going to have a problem with a physical product because physical products are always very safe to promote anywhere. And so, I started reading about it, and it basically says, copper-infused graduated compression socks that reduce pain and swelling. These unique socks help to boost circulation and relieve tired feet and legs. Enjoy greater comfort. Offer converts on completed sale worldwide, but Brazil, Korea, and Japan. So this is very important. They tell you that they're not going to basically give you a sale if you get traffic from any of these three countries. Okay, so you might have somebody from these countries, but you're not going to get paid. But otherwise, you can target pretty much everyone in the world. And they also say any review size blogs or YouTube vids must include a disclaimer. Okay, that's fine. Search restrictions, right? This is important for us because we can promote this with search. Absolutely no bidding on offer names or author doctor name or any of the offers or author doctor name to be included in the domains promoting this offer. So you cannot really bid on something like coppers and socks, and you cannot bid on this doctor, because when you open the landing page like I did here, this is what the landing page looks like. Really nice landing page. We have this authority here, right? Dr. Ryan Shelton, NMD. He's a doctor, right? So he's wearing that white doctor suit. And so, it gives it that little bit more of authority, right? It gives it a little bit more of authority. And we scroll down, it tells us everything. And so this is a really nice landing page. And we can actually direct link to this landing page. With Bing, you can do that, okay? Provided that it's not like a crappy landing page. And Bing is really, it's really easy with that, right? It's not like Facebook or something like that. It's a lot easier. It's more forgiving. It's more flexible when it comes to direct linking. And so I really like this landing page. Personally, it's a solid landing page. But this landing page has a lot of useful information for us that I'm going to get to in a second. And so, I was looking through the software, EPC of 32 cents, decent, not bad, but, not crazy high. You can promote everywhere in the world. I'm already approved, and so should you be. If you are on MaxBounty, we can build a link and all that. And so this is an offer we can try to promote because it's compatible with Bing Ads. It's a physical product. They have a really good landing page. And it's, what's the conversion on it? Toward $32 per lead. So, we can bid on keywords something like 50 cents per click. And we basically, if we're bidding something like 50 cents, we need 64 clicks to break even. Okay, so, if we have 64 clicks at 50 cents, we're going to spend $32. And if somebody buys it, we just broke even. So that's a pretty decent ratio, provided that it's 50 cents. We don't know yet. It could be $1, it could be more. But we already know that this is a $32 per lead offer. And so we can build a campaign because this is something that you can easily do. We have the landing page. And so what I want to do is I want to go to my Microsoft advertising dashboard. And it used to be called Bing Ads. Now it's all kind of under one umbrella. It's called Microsoft Ads. And so you go to Microsoft Ads, you set up an account, you get a credit card. Sometimes they have these promotionals where you can get some credit, $100, $50. I don't remember, if I had a credit or not. And basically what you do is you're going to be at the screen here. And what we need to do is create a campaign first. And this process is relatively simple, very, very straightforward. Like I said, the hardest part is figuring out if the offer is legit. It's like you get the wrong offer. It doesn't matter what the campaign is. It doesn't matter because, it's just not gonna be as effective. Okay. And so this is a much better strategy. And so what you have to do is you're going to be here. You go to this campaigns tab here. And then you basically could create a campaign. So that is what we're going to do. We're going to create a campaign. Once you do that, you have these various options here. What is the goal of this campaign? Research and other tools. So what we want to do is we can do visits to website. You can also do conversions to website. Conversions is a more advanced topic, and that is a case when you actually you're getting data from the actual network. So with MaxBounty, it's going to be a little tough. With ClickBank, you can do it because you can place something called a pixel or a tag. I think that Microsoft calls it tags, which is essentially a piece of code on the conversion page. And then when it converts, you can feed that data back to this Microsoft advertising platform. And so we're going to keep it simple. We're just going to do visits to my website. I click on that. And now I can enter the campaign name. So let's enter the campaign name. I'm just going to call it C1. I always do that. But maybe a good one would be something like a socks, right? Compression socks. Let's do that. You can do, so right now we can enter the budget, right? Per day budget. You can do $5 or $10. You don't need to spend a lot of money. We'll do 10. Now, where do you want your ads to appear? So you want, let's take a look at this, right? You basically need to do, so you don't want to enter the whole world, right? Even though you can do that, right? What I always recommend people is to start with United States. And the reason for that, United States is a really good market for testing things out. The people have, a lot, relatively, a large amount of disposable income. Anytime you do a conversion, most of the sales are going to come from US, unless it's a very specific to the country. In this case, it's Wellness Socks. This is probably a US company. I don't even know, but this is definitely, a good case. So yeah, Boise, Idaho, right? So it's obviously a US company for, US market. And so what you want to do is you want to do United States, right? So you want to go, let me choose specific locations. We enter United States, we press enter, and we basically pick United States, okay? And so now we have United States. It's chosen there. Now we scroll down. So this is important. Who should see your ads? people in your targeted locations, or people searching for or viewing pages about. So we don't care about people that are looking for information about US. We want people in the United States, physically located in the United States. Languages, this is in English, so we pick English. It's already picked for us. We scroll down, save, and go to the next step, okay? Now we're basically doing ad groups, and I'm gonna give you some background how this works. An ad group is basically a collection of ads. So you have a set of ads in one ad group. Also in ad group, you have keywords, right? So you're basically defining the content, the context of what people are looking for. So what this means is that typically if you're going to be creating multiple landing pages, like to test different things, to test different angles, to test different benefits, these are going to go into their own ad groups along with their own keywords, right? So for instance, I have one landing page here, and if I want to get really fancy and kind of advanced, I can create a bunch of landing pages, because what they're giving us is they're giving us benefits here. They're giving us one benefit: boost circulation, relieve tired feet and legs. That's another benefit: enjoy greater comfort. That's another benefit. So there are 3 benefits right off the bat. And if you scroll down, there's 5 reasons, right? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 benefits. So potentially these could be 5 different landing pages. And you can just talk about that benefit, right? Because, like if person lands on this page, they don't really, somebody doesn't really care about blood circulation. Even though that's important, it might not really call that person's attention, okay? But relieve aches and pains, right? If they're experiencing some pains, they're going, they're having some trouble with something, right? Maybe joints, maybe some other condition. Then yeah, this is gonna call their attention, right? Fungus, maybe they don't have fungus. They don't care about this benefit. Athletic performance. Maybe this is a 50-year-old guy. He doesn't care about, running a 400-meter dash or something, right? Increased comfort. Okay, that's kind of it's a nice benefit. But maybe somebody's interested in this, or maybe somebody else is interested in fungus, right? So each benefit could be potentially its own landing page. Now we're gonna keep it simple. I'm just telling you, I'm just sharing with you information so that you can do better next time, right? If you want to. But we're gonna keep it simple. We're gonna have one landing page. We're gonna use this landing page. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna create one ad group, right? Because we have one landing page. I'm gonna call it AG1. We can have the website, right? We can enter basically the URL of the website. And now we need to enter the keyword, okay? And keywords is kind of, you get it through experience. It's more of an art than a science, really. And so what you want to do is you want to go and Google for something called Keywords Toaster. And there are a lot of similar tools, but if you type something like keyword generator, or like Google AdWords generator or something like that, you're going to get a lot of similar tools. This is a nice tools that I use. And so what you want to do is you want to enter a bunch of keywords here. So I already entered compression socks, relieve tired feet, relieve tired legs. And let's see if we can enter something else. Athletic, you could pretty much, like foot fungus, right? This is a good one. So let's enter that. Let's go back to our thing. And you can basically enter things that people are going to be Googling, right? Now, they did say that you should not be bidding for anything where it says no bidding on offer name. So this is an offer name. So you should not be bidding on this offer name potentially, but you can bid on something very similar, right? So I would bid on compression socks because that's not part of the offer name. Blood circulation, you can go out and find some synonyms for this, right? They don't want people just basically, Googling this and showing your ad, right? Because they're probably bidding on it and they don't want competition with that. But there's so many ways of doing it, right? And so what do we have so far? We have compression socks, relieve tired feet, relieve tired legs, foot fungus. Let's scroll down on this landing page and see what else we got. Comfort, athletic performance, I don't know. I really like, when you are selling something, it's always better to focus on kind of the pain points. It's a lot better than to focus kind of the nice to have. So I would always focus on fight fungus and improve athletic performance, because this is a pain point. This is a nice to have. Always focus on the pain points, okay? Aches and pains, right? Relieve aches and pains, relieve aches, relieve pains. We can do that. And so we can do that. Relieve pains. So pains, something like that. And so what I did here, you can pick different things, and that's kind of the beauty of this tool. And I basically told it, I want you to take these keywords, these phrases here, and to generate two types of keywords: broad, modified, and exact match. And so you never want to do broad match, okay? Because if you do something like compression socks, that phrase doesn't even need to appear. It could be a combination. It could be something else. It's just too broad. You never want to do broad match. Now, broad modified is kind of a nice alternative, because that means that these two words need to appear in the searches, but the whole phrase could be anything. So they could type something, I want to buy compression socks, or I want to, where can I buy compression socks? Broad modified will match that. But if they type something like compression gear, that's not going to get matched, okay? Exact match, exactly what it says. It's exactly, if they type compression socks, your ad is going to show up. So this second part is our exact matches in the brackets, and this top half is our broad modified match, okay? This is personally how I like to do it, because I really want to do our exact matches, because I really want to make sure that people are actually searching exactly for what I typed. And I also want to do broad modified, because I want to give myself some flexibility, because they're not everybody, the volume is going to be fairly lower, a lot lower for these exact matches, because not as many people are going to be searching for this as compared to these broad modified. So I'm telling Bing or Microsoft basically that if there's compression socks, and it could be like a sentence, but if both compression socks appear there, I want my ad to show up. And so I have some flexibility, right? And this is the reason I like to do it, because now for the exact matches, I can bid higher. And for the compression socks, I can bid a little bit low, because I'm not sure if that's what I want. And then once I'm getting the results, right, people are typing, Bing is going to tell me, okay, we showed your ad for a lot of these other keywords that you didn't exactly specify, but they matched your criteria there. And I'm like, yeah, I want, I'm going to add this to the list. I'm going to add the bidding, because I want it to be flexible. I also know what I want. So this is a nice little combination that I have. All right, so let's go back and copy and paste this keyword list. And obviously this is a small list. You'll have to kind of do your research. You can enter a lot more keywords. I'm just giving you an example, right? It's just a quick tutorial just to understand the thought process. You can also Google for something similar. You can Google for pages and basically see some of the alternative words. And you can have, whatever, you can have like 200 keywords here, 100 keywords here, and that's absolutely fine. And then you can enter that here. And so now it's kind of giving us monthly searches, right? It's basically giving us food pain. It's giving us basically ideas that we can enter. So food pain, this is a good one. We don't have food pain here. Food fungus. Yeah, so this is a good one. So we can possibly add this ad group. There's more of them, right? Look at this. Food pain or orthotics, insole solutions. It's not going to be an insole, right? Foot pain solutions. That's a good one. Monthly search is only 20. Foot pain, right? This is you will be able to do something like this. You will basically take all these keywords and copy and paste them to this keyword toaster and generate your broad modified and exact match, because you don't want to bid on foot pain. It's just too, you're gonna burn through your budget because it's just too general, right? So this is not gonna work. So we can go and add these. We can take a look. We can add them to our keyword toaster and generate that. So it's giving us some suggestions. And so now we have the ad group, right? We can basically save and go to the next step. And now we can actually create the ad. Now, the ad group is a combination of ads, and ad itself is just the text that, when you search for any kind of product, you have these, you have these paid listings on the top of the search results page. That's what an ad is. Now, there's also various extensions that I'm going to explain to you very, very briefly. And so we're going to go and create the ad. Okay, so we're going to have the final URL, which is where we want them to redirect. So I'm just going to this. Obviously, you're going to have, a tracker or something like that. So you're not going to redirect them. You're going to go create a link here, build a tracking link. Let's go back to our campaign. You can generate your own link from that. Now we can kind of write the ad here real quick. And so, you could write something like relief foot pain. You should be able to get a lot of inspiration from their headline, because I am sure they have spent a lot of time optimizing this headline, because this is what people view first. That's why they listed 3 benefits, because they want to catch everybody. And so you can basically work with this headline. I would not obviously recommend copying and pasting this headline, because they might have a problem with it, but you can basically reword it, right? So you can say something like improve circulation, right? So you can do something like improve circulation. circulation here. You can put, let's see what else we have. Relieve tired feet and legs, foot pain, fixed foot pain, or something like, relieve foot pain. Foot pain. Okay, and we are basically, it's telling us, so relieve foot pain. And we can actually do a benefit, on each one. And then, this is one kind of idea. And then title part 3, feel better and healthier. Something like that, right? So we have 3 benefits. And then you can have the actual ad where you can write the text like, are you experiencing foot pain? Check out our compression. Check out our amazing compression socks. Something like this. Okay? And you can have an ad too, right? As a continuation. And for these ideas, what you want to do is you want to basically get ideas from this, right? You want to basically look at what they're saying. Another thing you can do is basically Google for something similar, and you're going to have results, right? If you Google, you should be able to see some of the paid listings that they have. So you will be able to get ideas. And we have all this stuff. If you're going to use a tracker, like a beam up tracker or volume or anything like that, what you want to do is you want to have a tracking template that's going to be generated by that tracker. We haven't done that, so we don't really need to do it. We have the link here, and that's what we do. Now you can create another ad, and I would recommend creating like 3 ads in one ad group, and you can change it. So you have a list of benefits here. You can have a question. Are you experiencing foot pain and you don't know how to deal with it? Then you can have different angles, right? And you should have that. So you will save and create another. I'm just going to click on save, and we do that. And so now we have one ad here. I can create multiple ads. I can also copy this ad and create a new one. Now, I'm not going to go deep in the extensions because that's another video all by itself, but I'll quickly explain to you how it works. So these are different pieces of information that get displayed in your ad, right? And so you have site link extensions, basically show additional links in your ads that take customers to specific pages in your website. So if you go to this landing page, right? So if you're going to be linking to this landing page, you have to make sure that you can do links. And what you have to do is you have to view source and see if they're using something called like an anchor kind of tag on it. And if I create my own landing page, I will do that, but I don't even know if they do it. So we're not going to talk about that. One really important thing that you want to be doing is you want to include the price in your ad, because you're bidding per click, and you don't want somebody to click and realize this costs $50 or $100 or $30 and not do anything. You always want to specify the price, and you can do that by adding this price extension. So for instance, if we scroll down on this page, you will see that here's the options here. And if you want 1 pair, it's $29.95. If you want 5 pairs, it's $19, 3 pairs, etc. So it starts from $29.95. That's the minimum price, right? Because this is $100, this is $70, right? This is $30. And so what you want to do is you want to specify that this is starting at from $29.95, so they know that it costs money. You cannot imagine how many people think everything is free in this world. They think this is a free solution, and so you don't want all these guys and gals kind of clicking on your ad and thinking this is going to be a free product. You want to specify a price right off the bat. This is not a case where you want to kind of lead them on and then show them the price at the end. You want that price to be available because you're bidding on that click. And that's different with other ads, right? That's different with other ad systems. But in this case, that's what you want. And you can click on add new price extension, etc. And you can do that. And there's call out extensions. You can do show extra details, snippet, structured snippet. You can do that. It really explains location. We don't need any of that, right? The only thing I would recommend is a price extension, and that's so that you can show the price. Obviously, you can show the price inside the ad, but it's a lot easier, inside the text here, but it's a lot easier when you're not, spending valuable kind of text space to enter the price. When you can do it as a price extension, it's going to look a lot better. And so that is what I would recommend. So we can save and go to the next step. We can have this individual campaign budget. We can have the bid strategy, enhanced CPC, manual, so conversions, we're not optimizing for conversions. So you can do probably manual because you can't let them kind of do it. And then you can bid on this ad group, right? You can bid on this ad group. You can bid on individual keywords how you want. And so if you want this ad group to be, $1, you can do that. And it's going to basically try to kind of get, clicks to each individual keyword inside that ad group. So we can click save, and that's it. Now we created the campaign, it's in review, and we'll have to wait till it's gonna get approved. And I'm pretty sure it's gonna get approved. Obviously, this campaign probably will also get approved. I've had campaigns when I was testing things just go and be approved, even though like the links may not be correct and everything like that. So I'm gonna pause this campaign because I haven't set up the tracker and all that. But that is really how you do it, right? The most important thing is the product. The higher quality the product, the better. I mean, look at this landing page. This is a nice landing page. You can create your own landing page if you want and test different angles. But if I were you, I would just start off with this landing page. And I'm sure Bing is going to have no issues whatsoever direct linking and kind of going about it. Now, if you want to get fancy, and actually this is not really fancy, this is something I recommend, is you do not want to be linking to... you don't want to be, you're going to get a link from MaxBounty. You don't want to be kind of putting that link. Bing is probably going to accept it, but you have kind of two options that I recommend. You can use bit.ly to shorten that link, or you can use something called a custom domain, which is where you buy like a very cheap domain for like $2 a year. And it's not going to be a com domain. It's going to be like a VIP domain or .site or something like that. And you can call it something like, fitness or something like comfort solutions.vip or something like that. And that looks a lot, anytime you're doing something branded, that looks a lot better than this crazy, MaxBounty link or like a bit.ly link, right? Bit.ly, it's not very, everybody's doing bit.ly, right? So it's like, it's not very unique, right? And people want to see that, hey, you're selling a product and you're linking to the landing page, Zoom Fitness, and it's Present socks and all that, and you're not doing bit.ly because everybody's doing bit.ly. And so people kind of get a little wary about it, right? They get a little suspicious, I would even say, about kind of these bit.ly links and all that. And so you want to do that, but if you want, you can just directly link to MaxBounty. I don't think it's going to be an issue. Or you could use bit.ly or some other alternative, but I would probably get like a $2 per year domain and redirect it directly to the offer, and that's going to be really nice. So that is kind of what I would do. But other than that, the most important thing is the offer, right? You want to be kind of looking at the offer, and you want to be thinking, is this a product, right? Because it's a lot harder to sell something that's not a product that people are already kind of looking for, right? Remember, Bing ads, Microsoft ads, Google ads, any kind of search marketing, right? Search ads. It's kind of the final step of the funnel. So people already know what they want, right? People already, you're going to have people even searching for compression socks. You're going to have people searching for, foot pain. They already know what they want. So you want to sell them a product. With Facebook, you can sell them, anything they want, right? Because they're not even sure. They're not looking for any products, but you have interest. But here, you need to really sell them a product. You need to sell them a solution. And so that's why sweepstakes and things like that, it's very tricky, and I would not recommend it to promote it on search marketing. There are a lot of other ways of promoting them much more effectively. And so that is kind of the method that I really advocate is you want to go on e-commerce. That's kind of what I have. You can do anything else, but what you want to be doing is you want to be looking for some of the highest CPA rates. You won't be able to promote something that $56 per lead. So let's actually, so Fender Play, learn how to play guitar, free trial. So who knows, maybe this is going to work too. It's easy to describe, right? Learn how to play guitar, right? Guitar, acoustics, music. I'm already thinking about various keywords. And that's kind of what you want to be thinking. But anyway, that's kind of what I wanted to walk with you. It's very, very simple. It's very easy. The hard part is actually getting the right offer and all that. But once you have that, it's smooth sailing from then on. And that is all I have for you for today. I hope you've gotten some value from this video. I hope at least you've learned something new. If you enjoyed this video, definitely smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. If you're interested in similar videos about making money online, very unique angles, search marketing, PPC, Facebook marketing, Facebook ads, anything and everything regarding making money online. And definitely, if you have any questions or comments, leave them below. I would love to hear from you. And so again, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next video.